Okay, so let us just start the video directly and go through settings. First of all, in the game category, this is my settings. I'm playing India, language, and view arms classic. This is the best one that I find. Standard, the view model or the arms and the guns are a little bit bigger. Does not help viewing the enemies, right? It blocks a little bit. So I keep on classic. Way better for me. HUD visibility, of course, invisible. Switch to the pickup weapon. This one, do not click on it. If you do, when you pick up the weapons, it will directly switch to the weapons that you picked up at that moment. So if you are equipped with a pistol and if you pick up an AK and you are shooting somebody, then in that few milliseconds you'll get killed. You'll be switching to your weapon and your enemy is going to be killing you, right? So yeah, situations like that, you have to keep this off. FPS counter and battery status, I usually keep this off because it helps a little bit on the performance, but since like some people ask about the FPS and all that in the game, I keep it on, but it does not affect that heavily, so it's fine. But I usually just keep it off. That's way better. And yeah, that's about it here on the game category. And you have the privacy settings. You can take a look at it. Alright, and then authorization, I use only Google Pay as my account. Oh, I got Facebook as well. Alright, yeah. And then, okay, wow, great. SO2 experience. And the video. So here are the important ones. I usually just keep everything low, even this resolution, but just because I'm recording and trying to upload on YouTube, I keep the screen resolution at high all the time, just because I'm recording. And all of the other settings, it really introduces a little bit of input lag, so I keep all of them at very low. And then since I'm uploading videos on YouTube now a little bit regularly, I'm keeping this one on high, even though it introduces a little bit of input lag. But if I wanna like win the game, I just come to the settings mid-game and put this at low, and if I cannot do anything at all, then everything is low. But for now, just for the quality uploads, I keep these two, screen resolution and picture details at high. And anti-aliasing, this one do not keep at yeah. Brother, okay, sorry. Okay, so here it is. And anti-aliasing, this one is not a good one to keep it high, so I'll just keep it disabled. Anisotropic filtering, if you don't know, it is the textures that are far away from your camera or your viewpoint. They are not rendered clearly, or they have a little bit of blur effect, meaning they are not rendered fully, okay, highly detailed. So they will be rendered at low details. Those are those textures that are far away from you. So if you want to see things clearly of the environment from far, and all the textures is important for you, you can keep this at 16x. This does not affect that much, but still I keep it at disabled. And my target FPS, I have 120 FPS panel. My phone is Poco X3 Pro and I can run it 120. But the problem is, again, the same thing as every other settings, it introduces a little bit of input lag and overheating. Once my phone overheats, or your phone overheats, it's going to thermally throttle, right? And it's going to lower the performance. So that is bad for your gaming experience. So it's best to keep it at 60 for my phone. So I keep it at that. Depiction of killed characters. This one I just keep it off. I don't want to see dead bodies all over the places, you know. It blocks. Sometimes there's situations where I have to look through the crack, and if somebody dies in that area, then I will not be able to pick or peep through a small crack. So it's best to keep it off. Now I recommend this to be even for you. And controls. So acceleration is one of the important one, which I keep at 0, and my sensitivity, scope sensitivity, everything at 1.20, sorry. My gyroscope is completely off. I don't use gyroscope at all because it has only 100 Hertz, right? And I will not be able to do small adjustments properly. So I just keep it off. And now my crosshair is just a small little dot, point size 4. So that's my main settings. And sound, this is also very important. You can listen to this. Take a listen to this. This reverberation beta, it isn't beta. It is, the sound is good. You can hear where the enemies are and everything, right? But as it is written right here, might affect your device performance, right? It affects my FPS and it affects the input lag again, the input latency. So the best thing for me is just keep it off and use headphone or earphone. Volume of sound effects, yeah, all of this is preferences. Whatever you want to keep, you keep. And music, I don't want music in my game, so just keep it off. So that is my in-game sensitivity and settings. This is not that important actually. It depends on how you play, how your fingers are placed on your phone, and all of that, right? So it depends on you personally, what kind of gameplay style you have. Okay, now the important points. This is something that's gonna help every single one of you if you're using Android. First things first, you gotta enable developer settings, and for that you need to go to specs and MIUI versions. I tap here and then you know it, you are already a developer. Yes, I've already enabled it.
Classy.
And right now I need to go to the developer settings, and here is where I'm gonna tell you four settings that's gonna really help your gameplay. How it's gonna help you is this will lower your input lag or input latency. Window animations below here on the drawing section, turn everything off. I keep it off already. Turn all the animations off. It will improve your performance. And this one is before this one, you turn this on. Disable HW overlays. HW means hardware. Disable hardware overlays, right? So what this is going to do is it will always use GPU for screen composition, right? It's written right here. So what it's going to do is the GPU will handle all the screen compositing work. The CPU will not handle any of those tasks. All the tasks that is graphical will be handled by the GPU. It will force the GPU to handle all the graphical tasks. The SO2, the Standoff 2, is mostly run by CPU, not with GPU.
Classy.
So it will clear up the CPU area, and yeah, you will get a better performance. And here, background process, just keep it at no background process. For me, I just keep it, or you can keep it at 1 or no. So what this is going to do is it's going to clear up RAM for you. It will not allow apps to run in the background, right? So it's going to free up the RAM, so your game is going to run a lot smoother. And don't keep activities. This one is a little toxic for your phone, for your OS. It will introduce a little bit of misbehavior and all of that, and this is up to you, but if you want performance and performance only, you can turn it on. For me, I personally just turn it on, and if my phone starts to misbehave, I'll just restart the phone. So that works. And this is one of the developer settings you can adjust, which is gonna help you in game. Okay. Now, if you want to go a little further, you can do this. Let me show you. Go to the settings or the app info right here. Go to the app info And connection method, right? Turn this off. If you turn this off while gaming, and maybe this also if you want to run the game in battery saving mode and you don't want to, okay, wait, turn this off. Do this to all the apps that you have, even the settings. For example, this, right? This settings. Do this even to the settings, which I already did. Security and all the apps that you have. Do this. This will significantly improve gaming performance. One way to do is you can just delete all the apps from the phone, and you can just use solely for gaming and use only the game, which works. But most of us are using one phone for gaming, one phone, that same phone for calling, social media, and everything, right? So the best thing for you to do is go there, turn off this connection method or whatever it says in your phone, and clear cache. Very important. Once you do this, your phone is going to run smoothly for gaming, for running one app.
Classy.
Just for browsing around the phone, it's going to slow down a little bit because it's going to restart the phone, the apps every time, because we enable that don't keep activities in the phone, right? So you have to turn them back off or on depending on whether you're gaming or not.
Classy.
Trap you up with them rock you connection your pound man you down teach niggas about playing around cartel connected you better respect it they land you 6 feet under the ground riding with choppers messed up like Chewbacca got dressed like a roster free all of my partners this one for Sosa and Gio I got you Bentley was happening Latona was cracking Dub TG Daru with it see you they back I'm fucking this hoe when she wet as a pool robbing and shopping break bread with my niggas, you know how we rockin'. Hitting these licks and counting this cake. I don't give a fuck, I'm burying my face. Hoping I live to see me a new day. He got that chopper and ready to go.
Shot for the work, lay you on the floor and take all of your cash. Fucking these bitches, no cuffing these bitches, no loving these bitches, they all for the smash. Niggas I know they come shot for the brick, lay you on the floor and take all of your pounds. Got love for my niggas, shit blood for my niggas, but slugs for my niggas, I die for my rounds. Niggas I know they come shot for the work, lay you on the floor and take all of your cash. Fucking these bitches, no cuffing these bitches, no loving these bitches, they all for the smash. Niggas I know they come shot for the bricks, lay you on the floor and take all of your pounds. Got love for my niggas, shit blood for my niggas, but slugs for my niggas. Dope boy like that nigga Ricky. Money got me hypnotized like that nigga Biggie. Let's get rich or die trying like that nigga 50. And I'm about to go dumb like Timmer.
You ain't talking money, we look at you funny, little nigga, you wasting your breath. I told my niggas I see you at dinner, we eat into nothing is
I'm bro with niggas shit. When he keep that tech, you would thank you, ref. That 30 on me like I'm Steph. But all of my bitches is Jazzy as Jeff. Fresh, Prince in the city of Queens. Chasing that sack till they crown me a king. Sacramento home team, I'm better than ever, but harder than Weber whenever. Whoever, however they want it. No competition, ain't got no opponents. My seat at the throne, they can't stand that. Cause I am Eminem, Kim, and Stan rap.
A nigga might start shooting a fire, I don't know y'all. I see the man, so cold dog. Yo bitch got nice lips and I'm like cold dog. Cold folk till I'm told off. Big and innocence, innocent old dog.
Ayy, cause I know they come shop for the work. Let you on the floor and take all of your cash. Fucking these bitches, no cuffing these bitches, no loving these bitches, they out for the smash. Niggas I know they come shop for the brick. Lay you on the floor and take all of your pounds. Got love for my niggas, shit blood for my niggas, but slugs for my niggas, I die for my rounds. Niggas I know they come